get so much mail and so much response from people saying this book changed my life, well, it's because there are answers there.
New York Times best-selling author Andy Andrews is helping readers find those answers by offering them a little perspective on life in his book, The Noticer.
This starts at the worst time in my life, when my parents had died and I'd made some bad decisions and was literally homeless before that was even a word. You know, people weren't talking about homeless people, or that wasn't a term 30 years ago, but I was sleeping under a pier and in and out of people's garages, and never anything I would have chosen in a million years. I would have never picked that for myself. And yet, I'm very aware that I wouldn't be where I am in my life without that time.
Based on Andy's life-changing relationship with an old man he calls Jones, The Noticer takes readers on a journey of how proper perspective can get you through life's challenges.
And he gave me a perspective and started sneaking wisdom into my life and helping me see things in a different manner. He was the first person in my life ever to tell me the truth about myself. And this old man changed my life.
Both entertaining and inspiring, readers gain a better understanding of how to tackle bumps in the road with a new outlook.
I'm watching in awe now as this old man that changed my life deals with people in our area that are having different challenges. He deals with a couple that are having marital problems, deals with kids and their questions about their lives, and with teenagers, deals with a man who's dealing with depression, people with financial challenges, and he deals with them in amazing ways that really give them answers, because there really are answers. And this is what I want to get across in my books.
You're about to hear a fascinating story. He was homeless as a teen, and now he's considered one of the most influential people in America, and says his keys to success can also be yours.
Andy Andrews is the author of The Noticer. Sometimes all a person needs is a little perspective, and he joins us live today. Good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing fine. So not so long ago, you were noticing a lot of stuff from people's garages and out in their yards and the bushes, because you were a homeless guy.
Yeah, I was. I actually slept under a pier on the Gulf Coast for a couple of years of my life and was in and out of people's garages, which is not safe or smart, but I did.
You had no choice, so your parents have died and your sister was somewhere else, so you were alone without a job and prospects.
Yeah, it was a crazy time, you know. But I look at that time as fortunate now, because I met an old guy late one night under my pier, actually, and he inserted himself into my life, and he told me the truth about myself, and he started me on a road to noticing stuff. He called himself a noticer. He said, when God was passing out talents, I didn't get the cool ones. I can't sing great or run fast. I notice little things that make a big difference in people's lives.
So he made a big difference in your life, and now you're making that in other people's lives. So let's look at some of your life-changing principles.
Okay.
Accept responsibility. This is huge to me, Andy, because I believe that we live in a society today where people believe that they are not personally responsible for a lot of things.
But if people understood responsibility, they would be. Because responsibility is not about blaming people or making people feel bad. It's about hope and control. Who doesn't want to have hope for a greater future they can control with their choices? But if you believe it's the president's fault, whoever the president is, you might as well jump off a cliff now.
Sure.
But if you can do something about what you're, it is great hope.
Absolutely.
Continue to seek wisdom. Read. You said you read a whole bunch of biographies.
Yeah, 200 of them. And looking at these people, trying to think, what is it about them? Were they born this way, or is it something they did? We seek wisdom with books and the people we hang out with.
Also, you say you have to take action, and you have to choose to be happy. There are a lot of people out there who just are not happy.
Hey, I understand, and there's a lot of people who truly have reasons not to be, but when we don't act happy, people don't want to be around us. And when we act happy, people want to be around us, and those people get job opportunities, they get encouragement, they get help.
Yeah.
Greet each day with a forgiving spirit. Now, are you telling me, Andy, that every day you wake up on the right side of the bed?
No, I'm not. But I have to understand that those bozos I'm so mad at, they're happy and not even aware that I'm bent out of shape. And so somewhere around, 20 or 25, I had to understand that forgiveness was about me, and trust was about them. Do we forgive somebody who lies to us? Sure. Do we continue to believe everything they say? No.
Yeah, you become street smart. The name of the book is The Noticer, How to Recognize the Most Important People in Your Life. Andy, congratulations.
Thank you guys very much.
Great to have you.
What a great story.